NEWS.MC on Monaco Info is brought to you by Monaco Legend Properties. Bringing you news on Monaco's economy, culture, sports and more. Welcome to NEWS.MC, your English rendezvous on Monaco Info. Coming up on NEWS.MC, discover past week's top stories and meet the people who make Monaco.
My name is Marie Teboto. I am the founder of ST Coach and you are watching NEWS.MC on Monaco Info.
What's been making headline in the past week? Slovak photographer Filip Kulisev unveiled his latest project, Earth, at the Oceanographic Museum on the evening of Thursday, the 2nd of October, in the presence of His Serene Highness Prince Albert II. Both a book and a film, Earth showcases breathtaking images from around the globe, from the deserts of Namibia to the icy expanse of Antarctica. Through vivid colour and incredible depth, Kulisev invites viewers to reflect on the planet's beauty and fragility. Prince Albert, who wrote the book's preface and narrated the film's introduction, echoed a message of environmental stewardship, urging us to protect the Earth's diversity before these stunning landscapes become mere memories of a lost world. His Serene Highness Prince Albert II travelled to Copenhagen to take part in the European Political Community Summit on October the 3rd, where 47 heads of state and government met to discuss the continent's most urgent challenges. Security was top of the agenda, with concerns over drone incursions and Russia's so-called ghost fleet dominating the talks. During a roundtable on European sovereignty and economic resilience, Prince Albert II called for greater innovation and cooperation and warned against the rise of isolationism. He emphasized that although Monaco is not an EU member, it shares the same geographic space and is directly affected by European security and geopolitical developments. On the sidelines, His Serene Highness Prince Albert II held bilateral meetings with key leaders to discuss shared priorities like ocean sustainability, building on the outcomes of the Blue Economy Forum held in Monaco last June. The Monte Carlo Philharmonic welcomed 20-year-old piano prodigy Vsevolod Zavidov to the stage of the Salle Garnier for a dazzling recital on Friday, October the 3rd. A rising star of the Russian piano tradition, Zavidov began playing at age 4 and has since won major competitions worldwide. His Monaco performance featured works by Haydn, Schubert, Ravel and Stravinsky, drawing enthusiastic applause. Offstage, the young virtuoso shared his love for history, literature and his dream of becoming a true citizen of the world. Monaco joined more than 50 countries in celebrating European Heritage Days on October the 5th, welcoming an estimated 10,000 to 15,000 visitors. This year's theme focused on architectural heritage, offering a unique look behind the scenes of Monaco's institutions and urban development. Highlights included guided architectural walks in the exotic garden district, youth workshops exploring the language of architecture, and rare access to active construction sites like the Villa Palazzino. The event showcased Monaco's rich and evolving built environment, from historical sites to modern high-rise challenges, reinforcing the Principality's commitment to education, preservation, and public engagement. In a private ceremony at the Prince's Palace on October the 6th, the Princess of Hanover and Princess Stephanie received high French honours from the French ambassador to Monaco. The Princess of Hanover was named Grand Cross of the National Order of Merit, while Princess Stephanie was made an Officer of the Legion of Honour. Both royal sisters accepted their awards with pride and emotion and chose to share the moment with the close-knit teams who support their ongoing work. October is a vital month for raising awareness about breast cancer, and Pink Ribbon Monaco is leading efforts across the Principality. The association continues to promote early detection, self-examination and regular screenings, while expanding its message to include all gynecological cancers. A new campaign features prominent male ambassadors, including Valtteri Bottas and Maro Engel, highlighting the wider impact of cancer on families. Her Serene Highness Princess Charlene remains honorary president of the association, which will also host a charity gala and public awareness events throughout the month. On October the 7th, the National Council began examining Monaco's amended 2025 budget, which reports a healthy €86 million surplus. Key issues under review include housing, mobility, waste management, and urban redevelopment. The Minister of State, Christophe Meerman, reaffirmed the government's commitment to progress, rejecting any claims of delays. Council President Thomas Brezo acknowledged shared goals but called for greater boldness and ambition. Both sides highlighted the success of the National Housing Plan, while the session ended on a lighter note with the reveal of new red and white seats for Stade Louis II. The 25th edition of Monaco's Cybersecurity Conference began on October 8th, drawing more than 3,000 experts from around the world. Held in the Principality, the event brought together leaders, researchers, and IT specialists to explore the growing challenges of digital security. Discussions focused on how artificial intelligence is increasingly used by cyber attackers while organizations struggle with wider, more fragile infrastructures. Geopolitical tensions and global economic uncertainty added further urgency. Monaco suffered their first home defeat of the league campaign on October the 5th, falling 99-104 at Gaston Médecin to a bold Chalon side that led for long stretches and held their nerve in the closing minutes. Mike James delivered a team-high 31 points, with Elio Kobo adding 18, but the visitors' timely shooting and dominance on the boards sealed the upset. 4 days later, on October the 9th, Monaco responded with a statement road victory in Milan, edging EA7 82-79 at the Mediolanum Unipol Forum. The Principality side led at every break and withstood a late surge from Milan, who had a chance to steal it in the dying seconds to secure a valuable away result in Europe. Next up, our exclusive interview with the personalities making the Principality.
My name is Marie Thébautot. I am the founder of Coach Beauty Center in Boulevard des Moulins. I was born in Nice, very close to Monaco, and I study in France. And actually, I am not a beautician. I have in Monaco a beauty center, but I am a physiotherapist. I make this activity for 25 years. When I decided to set up a beauty center in Monaco, my idea was very clear. I would like to combine new technologies and traditional protocols. That means not only nails and facial with traditional techniques, but with machines. It's why I would like to bring in a beauty center my knowledge. I had the opportunity to know people who live in Monaco. I had at that moment 35 years old, I think. And first of all, I had an office to rehabilitation close to Monaco in Beau-Soleil. My patients were from Monaco. 21 years ago, I decided to set up my beauty center in Monaco. At the beginning, it was 70 meters square. I have the opportunity to have another shop, 135 meters square, I think. And 3 years ago, I bought an agency, real estate, and now Coach is 550 meters square. We offer a large range of treatments which combine traditional treatments and new technology like hydrofacial to clean the skin, which is a machine very famous around the world. All the machines I choose are the original, not copies. Because my clients travel all around the world and they go in the best spa and medi-spa all around the world. So they need and they want to find here in the Principality the same level of treatment. It's why when I choose a machine, it's the best, only the best. What happens sometimes, it's the client arrive with an expectation that is not realistic to offer in a beauty center. At that moment, it's very important to explain the things because it's not possible to begin a treatment unless think that the result she has in mind arrived. Because we are a beauty center, we can treat epidermis and under epidermis. If you want more, you can go to a doctor or a surgeon. It's necessary to explain everything, to speak with my client and decide what treatment suits the best for her. My clients, the most they require is fat and quality of skin. Fat, the first to have the good quantity, the first is the nutrition, the second is exercise, the third we can help with some treatment, machines, and so on. It depends the origin, it depends the age, it depends of your lifestyle. But if you want to have the good quantity, the right quantity of fat, it's important to have a good nutrition, exercise regularly, and make regularly massage and treatment we have. Most than 8 years I am here in Monaco. It's very secure, it's beautiful, very clean. I travel, it's true, around the world, especially because one of my sons is living in Miami, and so I often go in Miami. It's a beautiful city, but I can't live there. Monaco is not so big, but with all you need. And also the mix of population. You are not closed on yourself when you live in Monaco. You have the mindset of population around the world. I chose to be in Monaco a long time ago now. I feel I am from here. I think it's important to always have project. The project is a mind. And if your mind continue to imagine the future, you are living. If you stop imagining project, you begin to stop the life. And for me, don't take care is damaging this privilege of living. Everything is possible if you want, if you are determined, if you never give up.
That's all for today. Thank you for watching NEWS.MC, your English rendezvous on Monaco Info. Discover the full interview and more stories on our websites, NEWS.MC and MonacoInfo.com. Next week, we will receive Pierre Froller, world record freediver. This show is intended to provide a summary of the past week's top stories for the English-speaking audience. For daily and real-time news updates in English, please visit NEWS.MC and subscribe to our free daily newsletter. For French news, visit MonacoInfo.com. This show was brought to you by Monaco Legend Properties.